I'm with.
I'm Josh.
And we're going to make some sense. A bunch of nerds making sense of some things. We have some more trailers and I want to say TV show. Are they counting as TV shows if they're on Netflix?
Yeah, I mean, essentially it's all part of the TV genre.
TV genre
So
stuff.
It's not...
And a television show.
If it's not coming out in a theater, it's not a movie. So,
So we got some movie stuff, some TV genre stuff, some TV actual stuff. So
yeah.
So first one I want to start off with is something new that I've just seen. I mean, a lot of people thought I was excited for it. I mean, it looks cool. Like, I like new things, Yeah. So, Dora the Explorer, guys. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Got some movie, not a cartoon, live action. Trailer just dropped. It was dropped at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, whatever it is. Yeah. So, one big thing. This looks a lot better than the Kim Possible live action trailer we got.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I should have showed you that one first.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
Yeah, Disney's making a live action Kim Possible movie. It does not look good whatsoever. I'm not
God.
saying Dora's better. I mean, I'll say Dora looks better. They have production into it. I mean, Regal Cinema.
So, wait, I mean, is it actually going to be a full-on cinematic release, Kim Possible? Now you've got me intrigued.
No,
or is it going to be a Disney Channel original movie?
Disney Channel original movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so
it's going to be low budget.
Yeah,
extremely low budget.
Yeah, oh man, it's low budget. But yeah, so it already looks better than that. So what I kind of thought was going to happened in the movie. So it's the cartoon thrown in the real world. That's what it is. Like every other thing. Kim Possible, they had it. It was already real in a sense.
Yeah.
But they messed that up. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll say that. So you start off with Dora's family's scientist or someone. I don't know what they were. I don't remember Dora having parents. I don't remember. She was... she was independent. She was strong. She needed no man. She needed nothing. She was out there looking for whatever.
Okay, so my little sister loved watching Dora when she was a kid, and I think my little brother watched it too.
I watched Dora. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was the only thing.
I thought it was annoying as fuck when I was younger, dude, but that was because my thing is when Dora came out, I was already a teenager. And plus I was already sick and tired of the whole Teletubby phase.
I hated that.
So it's like when Dora came along, yeah, it was, a little bit better, but it got annoying fast.
So with this, like, it's the cartoon thrown in the real world, so everything's made real like everything else. So her parents, they say, "Oh, we're going to go look for the City of the Gold. You're not going with us. You're going to the city." And then she's like, "The city? What's that?" And they're like, "Oh, God, come on, girl." But I guess you could say the same thing like, that Lindsay Lohan movie where she was from Africa and came to the city.
Oh, yeah.
Mean Girls.
Yeah. Was it Mean Girls?
Yeah, Mean Girls. When her family was like, I don't know, safariists in Africa.
I was thinking of a completely different movie.
Yeah, but she didn't know the city. So it's sort of like that if you go into it. So she was raised in the jungle, everything, and then she goes with her cousin Diego, who... I guess he's a regular boy in the city, because the Diego I know, he's just like Dora. They live in, the whole family's like that. They're just like adventurers and whatever.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he understands where she's coming from, and then he's essentially trying to bridge the two worlds for her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't get that. Like, he was just like, "Oh, you're more and more." She's like, "Oh, Diego, you're so tall, you're so skinny. Look at that. Do you see that, audience?" I felt like she was gonna do that.
That would be kind of cool if she kind of goes a little Deadpool on us. And
yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen.
Breaks the fourth wall.
If it's not like the fourth wall, she's gonna be like, "If only someone was here to tell me where this thing is at." I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a little
mouse pointer comes on the screen.
So yeah, so she's so her parents went to go look for the City of the Gold. She couldn't go. She was upset. She went with her family, her cousin Diego, to live in the city, and she can't take the jungle out of the girl because she's acting like, she went to school. And I'm telling you, when Dora had stuff, dude. She went through a metal detector, and they're like, "Nuh-uh, miss, come here." So
she had a climbing pick,
ropes,
a flare.
Yeah, she was strapped.
I think he pulled nunchucks out of there at one point.
I'm surprised she didn't have a gun. They should have made it real.
She pulls out a big ass hunting knife later
Yeah,
on.
that's why they might as well just went all out. What's this bazooka, Dora? What do you need this for? Like, I don't know, dude. I'm ready for it.
Oh god.
So yeah, so she's trying to go through school and shit. And I thought I broke this for a minute.
I thought I did. I was the one that hit it.
And so she's going to school and shit, and then she's not normal. She's doing all this stuff she would do in the jungle. You know, she's like acting like Donnie from the Wild Thornberry.
She's essentially acting like a kid who was raised in the jungle, now in the city. You know.
Yeah. So, and then they have like a project to do at a museum or some sorts, and then that's when she gets kidnapped by these people who are looking for the city to go. Like the parents are like, "You're gonna tell us where that's at, because you know." And they kidnap Diego and Diego's friends, who at first think that she's weird, you know, she's not normal, you know.
Except for the token white guy in there.
Well, yeah, that's later. They all thought she was weird until later. And then, so they get kidnapped, and they're back in the jungle. Someone frees them, and then they're basically it's just a bunch of clips of things happening. I don't know who the bad guy is.
Probably treasure hunters.
Her backpack doesn't have a smile, so I'm already disappointed in that. I'm just kidding, but yeah, so they're trying to escape from these people who are trying to look for the city of the gold. And Dora, she's like, I'm in the jungle. This is my time. So she's over here fighting these people. She pulls out a knife. They're in a box trapped. She's like, people are coming. Let's get ready. And she pulls a knife out of nowhere. Like, these people didn't search these kids before kidnapping them. Like, my God, even the kids are like, whoa, this is a Nickelodeon show. What's going on? So she had a knife. She's fighting these people, and then as the trailer goes, she's doing these amazing things because now she's in her element.
Yeah.
The kids are like, "Your cousin's so cool," compared to like, "Oh, your cousin's so weird." Like, so maybe it's a cool little trailer. Before the trailer dropped, I think it was yesterday, day before. Was it yesterday when I read it to you?
It was yesterday when you told me about it.
Danny Trejo is Boots, guys. If you're not excited for that, I don't know what.
Well, and here's another fun little fact. I found out that Benicio del Toro is going to be voicing Swiper. So Swiper is going to be in the movie as well.
Yeah, Swiper and...
Swiper the Fox.
And just fun fact, because I found this out. Diego is played by Wahlberg. His uncles are... Mark and everyone else.
Mark and Donnie.
Yeah.
Mark and Donnie.
So he's a Wahlberg.
Okay, now I have one comment about that.
If he's not in the sequel, you're right.
No, my question is, you had me watch the trailer before we did this. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it was obviously it's a good idea, so that way I know what the hell I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But I looked at him, and I'm sorry, but I don't see the resemblance.
Yeah, he's
because you look at Donnie, you look at Mark, you can tell they're related. You may not be able to tell that they're brothers, but you can tell they're related. They have similar facial features. This kid, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's a Wahlberg. And what was I saying? Yeah, Danny Trejo is Boots.
Let's hope he gets the acting from Donnie and not Mark. I mean, Mark is a good action star.
What do you mean? We gotta do it, guys.
Mark is a good action star, but when it comes
to... I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, the kind of the way Ted pointed out. He was Shia LaBeouf on steroids.
I love Mark Wahlberg. His movies are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're good. But yeah, so Danny Trejo's Boots. They showed Boots in the trailer, super CGI. There's one scene where he didn't look super CGI, and then the scene where he came out the backpack, he looked super CGI'd. I mean, he's going to be CGI. He's a purple monkey, guys. Come on, with boots. Yeah. He's going to be CGI.
He's going to be a purple monkey that talks.
Yeah, in the trailer, they didn't show him talk yet. They had the monkey noises, but, So he's going to talk sooner or later.
Yeah.
I wonder if Swiper is actually going to be a fox.
Well, I mean, the character listed that Benicio del Toro is playing is listed as Swiper the Fox.
I watch. They're going to be like, oh, he's a fox. Like an old fox. That's what I'll guarantee you. So, and then, what was the mom? Eva Longoria?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the mom, Dora's mom. And
no, she was actually in the show.
Was she?
Yeah, she's Elena or whatever, however you pronounce it.
I don't know, but she's beautiful.
That's her name. I mean, she looks like she's gained some weight.
I don't care. Don't care. But yeah, and then I always forget his name. The guy from Ant-Man, what's his name? I always forget his
Michael
name.
Pena.
Yeah, Michael Pena. I always forget his name, no matter what. I like his acting.
That's because he's more well known as his characters than he actually is by his actual name.
Dude, him in End of Watch. Have you seen that movie?
Not yet.
Dude, you gotta watch that. That was when I knew he was like, oh my god, he was such a good actor in that one. But yeah, he's in there. So they got pretty not humongous names, but they got some names.
Well, I mean, yeah, Benicio del Toro and Eva Longoria,
Danny Trejo.
Those are pretty big names.
I don't see Kim Possible coming out with no names. I don't see none of them.
Yeah, but I mean, how many Disney Channel stars do you actually know before they're Disney Channel stars?
I don't know.
None. I mean, look at what's her name from Flash, Danielle Panabaker. She started out as a Disney Channel star.
Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Nobody knew who she was until she was a Disney Channel star.
I knew who she was.
You did not.
No, it was funny because I liked her in the Flash. I was like, dude, she's kind of hot. And then I went back and I found and I was like, that's who she's from Sky High. I was like, dude, I had a crush on her.
She was in other stuff too.
Yeah, well,
she was in two separate
I remember her from
Disney
Sky
Channel original movies. Mm-hmm. The one with oh my God, what was his name? He was on.
If you can't figure it out, you can put it on the screen in quotation. We should start doing that.
Oh God, he was part of SNL for a while.
Oh, that levels it down to a lot of people.
No, but he was recently. Oh God, what was his name? But it was the movie with what's her name? Brenda Song from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. No. That's. Oh my God, I'm forgetting everybody's name right now.
Go ahead and look it up, and I'll keep.
Yeah.
So they have some big names in it. I'm kind of surprised how the trailer came out. I mean, there's always gonna be people like, oh, they shouldn't have done this. Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure you don't care about Dora. I don't care about Dora, but I'm gonna go see this movie. I mean. That's one thing. Okay, no, Regal posted the picture.
Sorry.
You almost broke your thing.
Yeah, this is the second time I almost done it. It's Taryn Killam from Stuck in the Suburbs.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she was also in the Disney Channel original movie with that had her younger sister, where she was the pirate radio DJ.
Oh, okay.
And she was essentially Danielle played the.
That's her sister?
The dream. Yeah, the girl who was in a majority of the movie is Danielle Panabaker's younger sister.
I think I know her. I like her. Okay.
Not like that.
Not like that. I like her. I like her as yeah.
But yeah, so she's been in a couple.
Okay, so we got some stars. You know, it looks good. I was gonna say I wonder if it's gonna be in theaters, but it's gonna be in theaters because Regal posted it. That's how I found out about it. That's how everyone found out about it. So yeah, I'll see it.
I mean, I'll go see it at least once just to see how it is.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be straight to Netflix.
No, I mean, there were some generally funny parts, at least in the trailer. I just hope it's not one of those movies where it showed you all of the good parts in the trailer.
You know what vibe I got from the movie is sort of the new Jumanji, a little bit. A little bit. I guess it's the forest jungle, of course, but you know, sort of get a little Jumanji vibe.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Which they're also making a sequel of.
Yeah. That movie wasn't. I was surprised by that movie.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah. I was thinking about I was gonna buy the Jumanji game for my kids, and while looking for it, I found out there is a new Jumanji game based off the new movie.
Really?
So I was like, man, I'll buy both. Let them have fun with that. 2 different games.
Heck, you should have bought the Jumanji game for us. We could have been sitting here playing, making a video of it. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been funny. So there's not a lot more information about it. If there's new stuff about it, we'll come to it. So I'll just end it right there with that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what.
Not the end of the video, just the end of that section.
We'll see you guys next week, guys. That's it. Dora had to come out now. No, but that's the end of Dora. So we'll go to the next thing. What was you wanted? What was the next thing?
Well, I definitely wanted to talk about Men in Black.
Men in Black.
Oh man, did that look good?
Men in Black International.
I mean, I know Men in Black 3 did not do all that great. I still enjoyed it.
I like Men in Black 3 better than Men in Black 2.
I will agree with you on that one.
Men in Black 2 just had a little bit something like they just did it just to do it because they knew they could. Men in Black 3 looked like they learned from that. Like, okay, this has to be a movie.
And of course, Men in Black, the first Men in Black is always going to be the best.
It's always
going to be the best.
It could just be that. Could just be like 2, 3, 4.
But I'm like I said, I love the Men in Black franchise.
I watched the cartoon show. The cartoon show was my thing.
I watched it too. I didn't like it as much as the movies.
Oh yeah, of course. But it was something.
It was interesting. I think it would have been funnier if they had actually had. I mean, obviously there was no way they had the budget to afford Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones for the voices.
Yeah.
But it would have been cooler if that had been the case. But yeah, I enjoyed 3. But when watching the trailer, it looked at least to be on par with the first one.
Yeah, like I told Josh, when I first seen the trailer, I seen it, I don't know where I seen it online, but I don't know what I was doing at the time, because when I watched it, I was like, alright, Men in Black, whatever, but I was watching into the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it was a trailer on that, and I told Josh, like, with the surround sound of me watching it, I was on break, I wasn't worried about nothing. I was like, dude, this movie looks great.
Yeah.
And it's like...
even just watching it on the phone, my phone, it looks like it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah, like I told you, I don't know what I was watching, what I was doing. I watched it. I could have been doing other
And that's, and going back to what you were saying about number 2, that's kind of like the feeling that was lacked. I mean, yes, there were a lot of cool action sequences here and there, but it wasn't as fun as the first one.
Yeah.
This one feels like it's going to be fun again. And the third one, it did lack it a little bit. I mean, I think they probably tried to go a little over the top with certain things in the third one.
I feel like 3 had a bigger budget than 2.
Yeah. But, I think it focused more on the backstory of Will Smith's character.
Yeah, and I think
it focused more on the drama.
Yeah, because in 2, it focused on... the other guy's stuff.
Yeah, it focused on, without actually doing the whole going back into the past, it kind of focused more on him.
Yeah, and I feel like they didn't need to do that, because in the first one, he was just like, I'm done, Yeah,
and actually, when I saw, okay, so one of the big things is you've got Chris Hemsworth, who we know is Thor. He's, in this movie, he's teaming up with the girl that played Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok again. She's joining the MiB, and I actually have an interesting theory. Not to mention, the funny part where he picks up the little hammer, throws it at the guy, totally Thor style, and the guy, the alien just catches it, and he goes, "That's a pretty nice catch."
Yeah.
But okay, so my theory is about her. She's got an American accent. Okay, and she's obviously in an English or London-ish, something. Everybody else has English accents. I'm thinking, you remember the girl from the second movie, played by Rosario Dawson?
Yeah.
You remember how she and Kay had a thing?
Yeah. They liked each other.
I'm thinking something happened off screen. She's the secret love child of Agent K.
Yeah.
Or not K, but Agent J. Sorry.
Yeah, because I thought she was Will Smith's daughter.
I'm saying it.
Because this part where she reaches through the fence and her hand goes through, she was, "I've been looking for you." Yeah. She said that, so she knew something was up.
Well, I think she's saying that she was looking for the MiB, and how else would she know
That's what
about the MiB?
Yeah.
And
for people to understand, this isn't like a reboot of all of them.
No.
This is just a new chapter away from all that.
Yeah.
It's international. They're London,
rebooting,
England.
and they're rebooting the franchise, but they're not rewriting the history of the franchise. Yeah, and they're accepting all of that.
And you can see it in the trailer, because when she opens the door and they have murals of the 2 people in it now.
Yeah.
And then to the right, you see Will Smith and them fighting the cockroach in Seattle, or wherever that was.
New York.
Was it New York?
New York.
Oh yeah, okay. I got the spinning thing mixed up with
it's New
Seattle.
York City.
Yeah, I forgot. But yeah, so they have the mural of them doing that. So that happened.
Yeah.
It's just you're in a new location.
Right.
So yeah, so she.
Although the entrance that she walks into looks oddly familiar.
I'm pretty sure they're all like that.
Maybe it could be, and it could be just like a whole like nostalgia thing.
Yeah, I feel like they're all like that. I feel like it's like that because they're supposed to be hidden, and there's a chain of stuff, you know, like in
I mean, that's one big ass air conditioner though.
like in a company. All of them are gonna look the same, so they have to be hidden. So I'm pretty sure all of them are gonna have to look. They all look the same in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah. So going back,
I can understand that.
Going back to the trailer, you see, usually
we're not given any names except for I think what was he, Agent H or something like that? Yeah, H.
Yeah.
For Hemsworth.
But so in the trailer, in the first Men in Black, they went out looking for people. I guess right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole thing was in the beginning, Kay erased the memory of his partner at the beginning of the movie, and so he was essentially recruiting a replacement.
Yeah, so they were looking for people, right?
Yeah.
They didn't tell him what they were doing because I remember Will Smith's character taking a test and he didn't know how to do it. You know, he's being dumb. Everyone else was like military or something. Yeah. So in that one, they were looking for people. In this one, it looks like she went to them.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
That's where my whole theory comes
from.
Being
the daughter or something. Yeah. So she went, and then they explained like, oh, the Men in Black were a myth, were not real, and everything. They had me questions. She was like, I don't know, but all I know is that you looking in black, and then she got the suit, and then it shows them, going through the weapons and stuff. You see the cricket, or what do they call it? The cricket.
Yeah, the cricket, the noisy cricket,
and everything. And
you see variations of it. I thought that looked cool.
And then she's introduced with Chris Hemsworth's character because that's her new partner.
And we can't forget to mention that Liam Neeson is in this movie.
Oh yeah,
I mean he makes every movie that he's in better.
I hope he's not the bad guy.
I don't think so. No, I think he's an agent.
I know. Yeah, I think he's an agent, but usually when people get like that, when like if someone if they're not dead or retired, then they're still working there, but he left. I don't know.
Yeah,
you can kind of speculate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That he might be the bad guy orchestrating it or whatever.
I suppose. That could be a plausible thing.
I could be wrong, but because you know what I mean. Because when the other guy retired, he mind wiped himself. He was done. Because I don't think they said why he left.
Well, he just felt that he'd done it long enough that he wanted a normal life.
But he didn't say that in the trailer.
But you could. Well, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So he's still there talking. You see him walking, unless he got promoted to something else or something. Yeah. They didn't say. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think pretty much everybody at Men in Black, or the various. I guess there's different headquarters.
Yeah.
I guess everybody kind of has like a expiration date.
Yeah, and like I'm saying, when he knew his in the first one, he mind swiped himself and went back to normal. They wrote why he was gone. He was in a coma. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and so that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though: we don't know that Liam Neeson's character's leaving.
That's what I'm saying. But
we don't even know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he left. That's her new partner. That's what I'm saying. They said that's your new partner.
Well, I mean, it could just be a thing that he's proved himself enough to now he's training.
That's what I'm saying. New. That's what I'm saying. He could have just got promoted or something. Yeah. But
I thought you were talking about Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Liam Neeson could have got promoted, or he could have been That's what I'm saying. Just based off the other ones.
Yeah, or maybe he gets injured early in the movie and has to take like a desk job or something.
Yeah, something. Oh, that'll suck.
Because I honestly, now that I think about what I said a few seconds ago, I don't think everybody has an expiration date. I think it's either you leave when you can't do it anymore, or you leave when you don't want to do it anymore.
Because they tell you in the beginning, like, once you do this, your name is gone. You don't have a name. Yeah. You don't have fingerprints. So that means you don't have a life. Because at the end of the first one,
if Jay ever wants to go back to his old life, nobody's gonna know who he was. Yeah. I mean, basically all of him is gone.
Mm-hmm. And then, I think, I don't know, because when he, I forget his name. What was the other agent? Jay and who?
It's Tommy Lee Jones is, I believe, K.
Kay's character, well, he already knew it, but he missed his wife. He missed it, you know.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing: we don't know if they were ever together before. For all we know, Kay is just a one big ass pervert looking down on her.
No,
with a satellite.
I think they did. They were together.
I don't know. Here's the thing:
'Cause then
with their ability with memory technology,
then even then, that's weird. I don't think they do it like that. I think they were. He knew what he had to become. He went into they mind swiped her to think that your husband's in a coma, blah blah blah. And then that's why at the end, when he went back and he got his memory erased, they said, "Oh, husband awoke from coma, miracle, blah blah blah." That's what I feel like.
I guess.
That's why I say Liam Neeson's not there, and if he did quit or whatever, they would mind swipe him, because I don't think anyone could just go back to a normal life and know everything of the Men in Black.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, or he got promoted, and then needed a new partner, blah blah blah, like you said. So with that, and then continue with that. That's her new partner, Chris Hemsworth. You know, then it showed like the Dora thing. They show a bunch of different scenes. You have the little aliens that love coffee. They show them.
They're in there.
They're in there.
Okay, so like, I mean, is it the same set of aliens, or does every MIB base have one?
Yeah, I know.
Because they sounded exactly the same.
Yeah, man. That's
so
great.
I'm thinking maybe they just travel.
Dude, is Frank gonna be that?
I love Frank. Frank.
He's shaking the dog. Yeah, but so they show the aliens from the ones that love coffee. I don't remember their names on top of that. Forgive me, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they were. I think they do have names, but I don't think they were ever. Oh no, he did say them.
They all had different names.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna remember.
Tommy Lee Jones did say them in the first one, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. But yeah, so there's that, and then it shows you that it just shows like them doing a bunch of different action scenes, and and then which is crazy is that in the first one, Jay his character, like, he was always questioning things, like, not questioning, but he always had questions.
Yeah.
But the new character, what was her name again?
I don't think they gave us a name. That's the thing.
No, I mean her real name, so I can have her, like I'm saying, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh God, I don't know her real name off the top of my head.
You just said it.
No. I'm thinking that she's the
Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie. I don't know her real name.
Yeah, Valkyrie. Her character, there's a part when they're on the motorcycle, and I guess some alien stuff happens, and they're all looking at him. He was like, here, everyone look right here. And she's like, give me it. I'll do it. Drive. And then she does it. Like, you didn't see Jay do stuff like that in the first one.
Yeah.
So she knows a little bit, or
yeah,
that's why it points back to that. But we don't know. It could be something else.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I mean, she could. Yeah, basically, it could be anything at this point.
Yeah, and then I was kind of worried at first when they made a girl the lead, because I'm not worried about it. I loved it, but there's always gonna be someone a girl lead. But she did great, and the song went great with it. London Bridge by Fergie. I mean, they're in England and stuff, whatever. Of course.
Yeah, so
yeah, but
but here's the thing: that may just be a trailer song too.
Yeah, but it was great. I like her as a character. I like what she brings to it. You just know there's gonna be people. There's always haters and stuff. Let the woman be the lead. It's 2019.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they show.
Come on, we got Ray. We got so many others that elude my brain at the moment.
They also show a new alien, a little he has red hat on, talking and stuff. So
I wonder if that's gonna be this version's Frank.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so that's basically it. And then what Josh said at the end of the trailer, Chris Hemsworth threw the hammer and the guy caught. He was like, "Nice catch!" And then he starts beating him up. The alien starts beating him up with it. But yeah, I can't wait to see that movie. It looks great. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And then
I'm excited.
When I told Josh about it, he thought it was the
because
21 Jump Street crossover with Men in Black. They did say they're doing something.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's in the works. I know it is.
I can't wait for that, dude.
Oh my God, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that. So now we can go to the next one. What was the next one? Is it my turn?
What was the next one?
Quick on Aladdin.
Oh yeah. Okay. Of course. How could we forget about Aladdin?
Yeah. So I know Josh was kind of worried about it. I wasn't. I mean, a lot of people were worried about it, but
yeah. Well, and it's not so much that they were worried about it. It's I was there at first too, when we first saw the reveal of what Will Smith is going to look like in his genie form, I mean, I thought it looked horrible.
Dude, like, I'm gonna keep saying this to even you guys watching. What did you guys expect a big blue genie to look like?
But here's the thing,
and it's not the cartoon animated one that we grew up with.
But
it's not Robin Williams.
But here's
character.
the thing,
it's not a cartoon.
It's going to
be live
I
action.
think what a lot of people are upset about is the fact that it is a live action movie, not that it is a live action movie, but because it's a live action movie, it looks like they tried to throw the animated version of the genie on screen.
I don't see it like that. I just see that because I guarantee you, if they didn't do the big blue genie, everyone will still be having a shit about it. They would have a shit if they made him a real character. They would have a shit because he's a blue character. No,
well, and here's the thing. From what we saw, when we got to see him, when he basically took his human form. Mm-hmm. The style I thought worked. I thought it looked good.
Yeah, of course. He's a real, because he's a real character.
Yeah, and no, but I mean the way they made him, the hairstyle they gave him, the clothing, it all looked good, and I could see him being okay. He a magical genie like that, and it's like you didn't need to make him a big blue blob to start with.
But they had to because that's how the movie had it.
I understand that, but they're already going to take creative liberties making it into a live action film, anyways. It's not going to be exactly the same. I understand that some of the things they're gonna try and be the same, but you don't have to. Even Beauty and the Beast wasn't exactly the same as the animated version.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
The live action version of Cinderella wasn't the same as the animated version of Cinderella.
Yeah, but Will Smith as the blue, it looked okay to me. I had no complaints. A lot of people were tripping. It has to do with nostalgia. It has to do with a lot of things. You didn't like it because they made it try to look like the cartoon. I don't know, unless everyone's a producer and knows how to do better than that. I don't see how they could have not done it, made it look like that. They could have made him human, but I guarantee you, if they didn't do the big blue genie that you see now, you guys will be you'd be pissed either way. So you might as well just watch the movie. When I saw
here's the thing. When I saw what is it, the third trailer now at this point that's out?
There's only two.
Or maybe the first one was like a teaser.
Yeah, the teaser trailer.
So the second full trailer that we got. When I saw it more, and I watched it a couple of times, just so I can kind of catch everything. I thought it looked better.
Yeah, because a lot of people just seen a still picture.
It's kind of like because we saw it in action in the first full trailer at the very end when they revealed what he was going to look like. But when I saw the second trailer and you saw a little bit more of the interactions that are going to happen in the movie, it looked a little better. It grew on me in a sense. So I think that's one of the things that'll happen. Sure, there's going to be people that are going to absolutely hate it regardless because they're going to go into it with the mindset of absolutely hating it.
Yeah, and that's what, when you make anything into live action, this is going to happen. I came to sense with that a long time ago. So, but when it's like a budget, like when Disney is doing
But, I mean, here's the thing, though. The Beast in Beauty and the Beast, in the live-action Beauty and the Beast, looked great.
Yeah, because it's just a human beast. Like, that's completely different.
That could be a costume. Here's the thing. They didn't make him look exactly like... I mean, it was CGI. You could tell it was CGI.
Yeah, I know, but that's a suit that he wearing. But that's what I'm saying. It's a blue genie compared to a monster. We have a lot of CGI stuff that looks good as monsters, but have you ever seen a CGI blue genie?
Now we have.
No, before this. I know, you can say now and try to be smart about it, but have you before?
No.
Okay then. How you... Dude, I don't understand people. I see people talking
unless there's like a really bad fanfic out there.
I guarantee you, dude, if they didn't do that and he was just a human, that you guys, it'd be pissed either way. So I seen it. I think it's cool. Will Smith is a good character. A lot of people are mad because he looks like that. A lot of people are mad because it's not Robin Williams. A lot of people are mad because they're stuck on nostalgia. Dude, Robin Williams, I'm pretty sure if Robin Williams was here, he would not have a problem with it. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
I don't know. We can't really speak.
I never heard Robin Williams ever diss someone like that. Like saying that that's not good. And
Yeah,
to be
I
fair,
mean,
he might have been.
He made fun of people, but he always did it in jest. He never.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever actually meant anything hurtful.
So like I know no one's gonna replace Robin Williams' Genie.
No one ever can.
But Will Smith is a good person to do that. Not replace, but to do Genie. And yeah, I'm oh, you know what? I'll put it in. If it was Robin Williams doing it and he was the CGI boy, I guarantee you no one would have said a word. I guarantee it. No one would have said a word. You wouldn't have said a word. You'd have been like, yes, it's so good, Ted. I guarantee I see you're smiling right now because you know I'm right. So when everyone's talking that mess, I guarantee you.
I'm actually trying. Here's the thing. I am trying to imagine in my mind what a CGI. Honestly, I think they would have taken the original Genie from the animated movie, CGI'd the hell out of it, and put that in there, and then obviously maybe had Robin Williams in for some other parts.
I guarantee you, everyone listening to this, if it was Robin Williams instead of Will Smith, no one would have said a word.
Yeah, probably.
I guarantee you, if they didn't do Will Smith and they did a CGI of somehow like they did for I already forgot. I don't know why we got to do a forgetful cast because Paul Walker, how they did the little thing when he passed away in Fast and Furious. If they did that for Robin Williams in this movie now, and got the voice and everything, and did the voice over for him and put it in this movie, no one would have said a word. So everyone is just hypocritical. I guarantee you. I came into it, I was like, all right, this isn't my childhood Aladdin. This isn't Robin Williams' Genie. This isn't the guy from Full House's Aladdin. This is a new Aladdin, retold, live action. So I came in open-minded, and when I seen the Genie, I was like, that's not bad.
The thing. I mean, yes, they're going to change up some things. Yes, it's not going to be exactly like the original, but it's not a new Aladdin. That's the thing.
It's a new movie of Aladdin.
They are adapting the original animated movie into a live-action feature.
It's a new Aladdin movie. It's not.
But they're telling the exact same story.
But is it new?
It's the exact same characters.
Is this a new Aladdin movie? Is it new? Or is it the same?
Yes, I mean yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a new whole thing. I'm just saying it's a new Aladdin movie that's coming out. Right. I came in open-minded and I seen Genie. I was like, oh, all right. When I heard it was Will Smith, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And then I seen it. It doesn't look bad. So. For the sake of argument, we can move on from this because I guarantee you, I already know I won because you were smiling. You thought about it. You didn't say nothing. If it was Robin Williams, no one would have said a word.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
No one would have said a word. So we'll move past that. So they showed a bunch of other scenes of him getting chased. They showed some musical numbers. What I'm hoping for, I can't wait for the Prince Ali.
Oh, that is going to be so good.
I can't wait.
Now, okay, here's the thing. So, from one of the things that I've heard, and I am trying my best to reserve judgment for actually seeing and hearing the musical numbers in the movie. Obviously, there's two big songs. One of them you mentioned is the Prince Ali song, him entering as this made up prince. Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see how it's done and how it sounds. But another one is probably the song that Genie is most well known for, and that's the first song we ever hear out of him.
The friend one?
A friend like me. From what I understand, it's not. I mean, yes, Will Smith is going to sing it, but it's being changed up slightly.
That's fine.
I understand. From what I understand, there's going to be either it's going to be changed into his style of quote unquote rap.
He was a good singer. I don't know what you're quoting for.
No, I know he's a good singer, but the fact that he's a rap artist is a little, like I said, questionable because he's not.
I don't think it's going to be full blown rap.
No, well,
for the sake of the movie and the time period and everything, I don't think it's going to be full rap.
Yeah.
Will Smith has done other things where he not rapped, where he sang good. So I'm pretty sure it's good.
I know.
You hear a clip of it in the trailer. You hear the end part. You never had a friend like me. That's what you hear a clip of it. Yeah. It doesn't sound that bad. But Prince Ali, I can't wait to see what Will Smith brings to that. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to compare, but Robin Williams' Prince Ali, I listen to it probably every other day.
Yeah, it's
for one of my kids' family nights at work. I want to do redo Prince Ali But if I can't, my kids can't do that. It's gonna be crazy. But I love that song. I can't wait to see what they do with it. You see Jasmine's dad. You see Jasmine. You see Javar. You see Iago. Don't.
And you guys notice who Jasmine is, right?
No, I don't know who Jasmine.
It's the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Which one? Which Pink Ranger?
The Pink Ranger from the new movie.
Oh, is it?
The movie that came out
Oh,
just a couple
okay.
years
Yeah,
ago.
so you gotta be so many movies. That's why I was like, which one?
Not Amy Jo Johnson. She's a little too old at this point.
I know that.
Not that I mean, she's still beautiful, mind you. Mm-hmm. I mean, we saw her a little bit in the when the Megazord and Goldar were destroying Angel Grove in the movie. You know, holding on to Jason David Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. I know a lot of people. I mean, I'm not saying Disney like hits home runs with it because I remember the Cinderella one. I know a lot. I haven't seen it, but I know a lot of friends who are like Disney fans and watch it. They said it wasn't that good. Beauty and the Beast.
It's not as it's not as talked about as Beauty and the Beast.
Do we even mention Snow White's and the Huntsman as the Snow White live action?
But is it part of that whole setup that they're doing?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Because I thought it was just, it happened to be something different because I don't think it was a musical.
I don't know. It wasn't straight up. My dad liked it, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't a musical.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Wasn't there a sequel too?
Yeah, there is. Is Malevolent even?
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yeah, I know that one is. I think it's a musical.
And it's getting a sequel too.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen the first one.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks good. I like it. It looks cool so far. I know we haven't really. Well, that trailer did show a lot.
Yeah,
A Whole New World is another one that I can't wait for them to do.
It sounded okay.
Yeah,
I think I'd have to a lot of this is we've got to see it in the movie, we've got to see the whole thing, and we've got to see it in context.
And a lot of people have to take the nostalgia glasses off and just know that this is a new Aladdin movie.
We've said this before on several of our videos. We need to we need to see it as this is the first time. Yeah, and then make our judgments then.
But I guarantee you what. I'll say this now. I'll take the nostalgia glasses off for this one. But when Hercules live action movie comes out and it's not perfect, I'm gonna be pissed. I love Hercules. I love Hercules. No, I won't. I'll watch it either way because I watched all the other bad Hercules. The one with
and
The Rock, and the one before that one.
Oh, that one was actually pretty good.
It wasn't as it was more. I don't know.
I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it.
I don't know. I feel like
it was a little more fantastical than the other one that came out about the same time.
That's when you have a lot of budget, but you don't have a good story. They kind of relied on you understanding that what Hercules already was.
It felt like almost like a sequel to his Scorpion King movie.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Because because I was like, oh man, The Rock is Hercules. I love Hercules, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was.
Yeah.
And the one before that one was Hercules fighting I don't know who the hell he was fighting.
That one I thought was pretty good too. I thought they were both good.
It was okay as well. It wasn't, but I know Disney is gonna work its magic. It's gonna do good. I'll watch it. If it's bad, it's bad. If this Aladdin movie's bad, it's gonna be bad. But I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it's not gonna stop me. So that's Aladdin in a nutshell. So the next one? What I want to talk about, we're gonna go to the TV genre. Was that
genre? Yeah.
So we'll go with that. With my favorite, my expertise. So Jurassic Park. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna slam that, but it has water in it. But so I'm pretty sure everyone knows by this point. It's already out. I already watched a bunch of videos on it because it's my thing. This show popped up on Netflix called Jurassic Park: The Cretaceous Camp. Popped up if you go to the sci-fi section in the search bar. You know how on the left-hand side it shows. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
Is it different? I don't know. It shows you it always has recommendations.
Yeah.
A lot of people took pictures of it and it said Jurassic Park Cretaceous Camp. Now, since people found that out, it's been taken out. It's not there no more.
Oh.
So they already have that in there. That means sometime soon it's coming. A lot of people I watched because when I watched,
think it was like an accidental post thing.
No, I feel like it was there for a reason because it has a lot of stuff that's there. Because you could. Because if you type in something, I typed in, I forgot what movie I typed in the other day. It'll say it in the bar, but when you click it, it won't pop up. All the other movies will pop up, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, a lot of people are saying that I watched, I would admit this is one Jurassic Park guy. He only talks about Jurassic Park. I love this guy. I wish I could look up his name right now. But what he says is that thinks it's he thinks it's like the Lego, the Legos, the make your own adventure Lego Jurassic World games, movies. Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He thinks it's more like that. Like it could be a Legos, it could be like a cartoon, something like that. What I hope what I really want, because after the Fallen Kingdom was so good, what I want is a live action show, like a series on Netflix, that's away from all of that, but is connected, like sort of like a Marvel, like a cinematic universe. Something about that Jurassic Park. I don't know about what. As long as it's good, I'll watch it. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's how it goes for everything. If it's good, I'll watch it.
Pretty much.
And because a thing about Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom, when it ended, it in my sense as a movie person, as like of the series, it was a good build-up movie for the next one. Because at the end, all the dinosaurs got loose. Spoiler, sorry. It's been a while. You guys already know.
I mean, it's been out for what, a year and a half?
Nah, you'll get it. You'll hear it. I wouldn't. You spoilers. The dinosaurs got out. They're roaming the world now. Other people have the DNA and dinosaurs able to clone.
Yeah.
It's a real Jurassic World now. The man versus nature thing, man trying to control nature, didn't happen. Now nature's coming from man.
Yeah.
That's how it's going. So if we have like something about that, about normal people trying to survive these dinosaurs, that already sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for. That's all we got. That's all that is out there. They did patent the name for it, so it is a thing.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, so it is coming.
Yeah.
That's all I got. But that's what a lot of
It'll
people,
be interesting to see.
Yeah. Until it actually becomes a Lego thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm hoping for, is a live action thing. That's all I have for it. But
yeah.
So next is
So let's talk a little bit about the Arrowverse here for a little bit.
oh, Rick.
So as some of you might already know, earlier this month, it was announced by CW that after the Arrow, the show that essentially started the Arrowverse.
The Arrow started it all. I think it was
It was the first one. Well, I mean, not really. Because you had Smallville beforehand, which kind of opened up the DC universe.
But the first one.
But it was the thing that started the Arrowverse. Arrow started the Arrowverse. It's what got the spin-off of Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, sort of. Even though it technically is a spin-off, but it's not, because it originally started on Fox.
Yeah.
Or was it NBC or something like that? It started off on another channel, but now it's part of the Arrowverse.
I think it was CBS.
Was it? I don't know. I don't remember.
I was gonna say ABC.
I just know that it's doing better here on the CW than it ever did on its other channel.
Yeah, and then you have other stuff coming out like Black Lightning.
But anyways, and we got Black Lightning, who will most likely end up getting connected to the Arrowverse at some point. But anyways, Arrow is being canceled. It will be wrapping up with a 10-episode, I believe, season 8, because I believe we're in season 7 right now.
Yeah.
So it will be getting another season, but it will only be getting 10 episodes.
Yeah, and I was telling Josh the other day, because I like the Arrow. It. And
I think it's my favorite out of the three.
I'm watching the most recent, because I finally got a DVR box in my room because mine was broken. So I'm watching everything. Caught up to Supergirl, caught up to Black Lightning. So now I'm trying to catch up with the Arrow, and I could see how it's teetering down, because I'm getting bored. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, dude, like, come on, like I haven't watched it.
Maybe they're purposely trying to kill it.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, I really hope they don't.
But yeah, it's getting hard to watch. Like, I can't really.
Yeah, and the surprising thing to me though is Legends of Tomorrow. It got renewed for another season.
Now, how is that?
For a full season. It's already been renewed for a full 6th season.
Well, I could sort of explain
or 5th season, something like that.
I could sort of explain that one.
But here's the thing. Unlike Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow's viewership is down a full 30%.
But the thing about that is the huge thing that Arrow doesn't have as much of that those do that Flash, Black Lightning, and Legends.
You don't have a lot of the superheroes. I get that.
No, not superhero. You don't have the superpowers.
Superpowers. Yeah.
And as much as I'm like with Batman,
I mean, you get it
stuff,
with Black Canary a little bit.
Yeah, but
but she's pretty much the only one.
Yeah, and I guess, and it sucks because they even joked about it in the Elseworlds thing that he's like the Batman character. I guess he's not Batman, but he is. You know, there was.
So I wonder if that's why they're bringing in Batwoman because here's the thing from the article that I read, it sounds like Stephen Amell, who plays Oliver Queen and Arrow in the show, knew that he was getting ready to move on. Mm-hmm. He even said that he wasn't looking to renew his contract after this season.
I heard that he wanted to be more because they shoot these things in Vancouver. His family's in LA. Yeah, he wants to be with his family. Yeah, so that's another thing. Because I know they were talking about I know I'm not spoiling anything, but there's a villain in the Flash that's coming up that they're theorizing about, and they said that would be fit for Oliver Queen's character if they were to cancel Arrow and like they want to keep him doing something. They can make him the villain, not the Arrow itself, but make Oliver Queen, Stephen Amell's character, the villain. Mm-hmm. But they said if they did that, they still have to shoot in Vancouver, and it'll go against what he wants because he doesn't want to be so far apart for his family. Yeah. So that's understandable.
So but I mean, I don't know if you remember, but when we did the crossover episode about what was this last one called?
Elseworlds?
Yes, Elseworlds. I made a theory that in the next crossover, Oliver would end up sacrificing himself.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And now it seems like that's probably the way they're going to go with it. Mainly, not only because of the fact that Arrow is obviously ending after 10 episodes next season.
But it'll make sense because
it fits his character.
It fits his character, and it'll make sense because if they didn't do that and they just end it, like what's going to happen with all those other characters? Yeah. You know what I mean? Because what's stopping? Because if they did cancel it and he didn't sacrifice himself or do something, and they just ended it like that, what's stopping Stephen Amell from just going to the Flash every once in a while?
And here's the thing too, if he does die, and even if he doesn't, I don't think this will be the last time we see Oliver Queen in the Arrowverse. Yeah. In any of the shows. I think I'm sure there's the option, I'm sure he would be, he would agree to coming back and doing cameos here and there. Yeah. Maybe not a whole lot, he's not going to be in like every other episode, but, maybe for like a big event, like another crossover, he could come back or, they find a way to bring him back to the point to where he can show up every now and then. Yeah. But like I said, honestly, I think this is why they were introducing Batwoman. Most likely she'll get a show to take over that time slot. Yeah. And another thing where I think the Arrow is like kind of going down is something that I told you about the Flash that they're doing pretty good with. So in the Flash you had Barry, you had Kid Flash, you had Reverse Flash, you had Jesse Quick. Yeah. Right? All these other speedsters. You have all the other speedsters, and then you had a bunch of other heroes as well. Yeah. The thing about that is that they didn't get rid of them, but they gave reasons why they can't come back. Jesse Quick wanted to stay in that universe to be a hero in her universe, right? Reverse Flash, he's a reoccurring character once in a while. And Kid Flash, he's doing his own thing right now. Mm-hmm. He did his thing in Legends of Tomorrow, which is cool. But you can't have that many people on a team. I mean, I know you have the Flash now. You have I really am forgetting some. Cisco. You have Killer Frost. Who else am I forgetting? That it? No. Well, you got the Elongated Man.
Elongated Man. You have 4 people. Yeah. Right. So you have 4. Yeah. On the Arrow, you have Green Arrow. You have not Guardian. What the heck is his name? his bodyguard.
John Diggle.
Diggle. You have Diggle. You have
Spartan.
You have Mad Dog. You have Black Canary. You have whoever.
Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific. Then you have Diggle's wife, 7.
Well, she's not in a whole lot, though.
You have Felicity, 8. She's not in a lot, but they keep going back to her.
Right, well, because she's married to John.
No, but they go back to her. They go around John to get to her.
But she's also she's in other shows too. She shows up in Flash several times.
But not every episode. Like she's there in. I know she's an Arrowverse character, but that's a lot of people. Because at some point, I'm just like, have you seen the whole last season of the Arrow?
Last season, yeah. I'm not completely caught up with this season.
When they kidnapped his kid and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I was hoping they just got rid of everybody when the bombs hit when they blew up. I forgot the freaking name of the place. Well, they blew up the place where Oliver was stuck on the island.
Oh yeah.
Lake Minnetonka.
No,
that's what I wanted to say.
Leon
Zoo.
No.
Shaolin Zoo.
It's something. Oh God.
Shaolin Slums. Anyways, my thing
Leon Yu.
My thing about it, I was hoping they all died but Felicity. Just because I'm getting sick of it, honestly.
Really?
Because so much stuff after that could have been solved if they just went away. Honestly. They were so... And then there's supposed to be a sidekicks where they're butting heads. Like, if they're not sidekicks, like Green Arrow can't just kill them all right there. Why are you doing this? Like, I'm just like, that's what frustrates me. Like, dude, you guys are sidekicks. You already knew going on that Green Arrow's the Green Arrow. You have to follow him. Yeah, you're gonna butt heads. You're gonna butt heads and have team building.
Here's the thing, though. Oliver had a. He hid a lot of stuff.
Oh,
he wouldn't share it.
They had Roy. I'm sorry, the list goes. That's 9. They had Roy. They had Speedy. That's 9 characters. Holy moly! They had who else?
Yeah, but they've never all been in the same episode at one time.
No, but they used to be.
Actually, I take that back.
Exactly.
I take that back. They have, but not all is part of Team Arrow at one time.
Exactly.
Not all is part of Team Arrow at one time.
There's just too many people, and that's what I told you about. Because you're like,
I was actually hoping Roy would come back at some point.
And then when you like, I hope
permanently. When
you said Kid Flash will come back as a permanent team of the Flash, I'm like, no, dude, they can't. Because the thing is that they're gonna have too many people. They're gonna have too many speedsters. If there's too many speedsters, there should be no problem. There should be no problem if they had all those speedsters on the team. There better be no crying, no Barry crying. There better be no one getting kidnapped. There should be no villain that lasts an episode.
No Barry crying.
There should be none if they had all those speedsters. That's why they had to take them apart. Now, with all these characters on the Arrow, they have all this stuff, and they're still getting their ass whipped and not doing anything with them all. For them to be scattered already, it's just too much. Like, I can see it going downhill. If you have too many options and if you have all those,
well,
and 9
here's
people.
the thing, though. But here's the thing, though. In Arrow, Star City has never embraced vigilantes the same way Central City has in The Flash.
Yeah, I know that.
Central City has absolutely embraced the Flash and every superhero that he's brought in.
Yeah, because he's not out there. Because I know Oliver and the Green Arrow did some bad things. Yeah, and it makes sense. But I'm just saying, like,
if you remember, Oliver in the first season, he essentially terrorized the city almost.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to go into spoilers or nothing, but I'm just saying there's stuff that happens. I'm just like, dude, like, why? I feel like it would have been better, a more complex story, if it was minimal people and sidekicks, like in the Flash. If it was just Arrow.
I mean, but
Arrow, Black Canary, and probably Mad Dog or something, and Felicity. If it was them 4, I feel like in Diggle, I'll give Diggle because I don't know how you're gonna get rid of Diggle. But 5 people, and then have the core story around that. Not have this whole circus of people who are not even working together.
But I mean, here's the thing. Like I said, yes. Arrow has had a lot of. The Green Arrow has essentially had a lot of sidekicks. But so has Flash. I mean, he's done the same thing.
Yeah, but the thing about that, the Flash sidekicks don't stick around.
And same thing with Arrow.
No, the Flash sidekicks don't stick around away from, like, you got Team Flash, right? His sidekicks don't go over here and make Team Flash Jr. and try to do their own thing, and then they go fight the same person, get mad at each other, complain that they're fighting.
Well, that's because Barry's not the same as Oliver.
That's what I'm saying. He needs, like, that.
But Oliver is the way he is they're two different characters. You can't sit there and compare them like that.
Let me put it this way.
That's the problem.
If every Green Arrow episode was two different teams doing the same thing, getting mad at each other, all in fighting.
But it's not like that anymore.
No, you don't know that because you're not there. But if it's like that, constantly, with no resolve, nothing, no shaking hands, like, all right, let's work together. None of it until what's happening now, bro, it's annoying. It's annoying to see the same thing happen over and over and over and over and over and over with nothing until the end.
If you say that,
until someone dies.
If you say that about Arrow, then it's the same thing about Flash.
No, it's not, because there's only 4 people. It's not 9 people.
It's not 9 people in Arrow.
Okay, so who is in Arrow? I just named it all. Green Arrow, Diggle, Diggle's wife, Mr. Terrific.
Okay, you cannot count Diggle's wife because she's not in every episode.
because I watched the newest season.
Okay,
and she's there.
All right, fine. If you're gonna count Diggle's wife in Arrow, then you have to count Joe in the Flash.
Okay, that's even better. But the thing is, he's not there all the time, and when he is,
same thing with Diggle's wife.
No, you don't know that because you haven't seen the new season. You can't argue with me.
I have seen part of the new season though. I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes behind.
No, dude, she's there all the time. And that's what I'm saying. It's just too many people. There's too many people. It's getting irritating. A lot of stuff would have been solved and easier for the Green Arrow to do if they weren't just there. And it makes sense because in the episode they argue about it.
No,
they argue about it.
I think you're biased to superpowers.
Guess what? Guess what show's getting canceled and which one's staying? Guess what?
Yeah, and also Flash hasn't been on as long as the Arrow, so we'll see what happens when Flash gets close to season 8.
Dude, as long as there's superpowers,
we'll see what happens when Black Lightning gets to season 8, if it makes it that far.
Black Lightning's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and everybody was saying the same thing about Arrow. Everybody is still saying the same thing about Arrow.
My friends who watch
Arrow is still the #1 show of the Arrowverse. It is still the most watched. It is still the most highly rated. And in my opinion, it's got the best team of actors.
I don't know about that. Because I watched the Flash and Arrow and all that with, completely gave up Arrow after like the 3rd season. And I agree with them that I did too, but I watched it because I was bored. And it was on my DVR and I was like, why not? I told you that Supergirl was getting boring. I prefer Supergirl over Green Arrow now. Because
Supergirl has superpowers.
No,
I honestly, and this is my belief. You are biased to superpower shows.
No, because I love Batman and I love all his stuff. I do.
How many times have I heard you say you absolutely hate Batman?
No, I told you on the time we talked about it in the last episode that our family grew up on Batman. I said it jokingly. I like Batman. The thing about him I like is that he doesn't need.
But yet your favorite DC superhero is Shazam.
Dude, it's just different. I mean, it doesn't mean I can't like Batman. I even said in the last video, I joke about it, but I don't hate him. I like Green Arrow as a character. I love Green Arrow. I even seen a post I reposted on Facebook that I said Green Arrow was my favorite character. Green Arrow was this. Green Arrow is my favorite character. I mean, Shazam is my character too. We all have multiple different favorite characters. Green Arrow is great. I'm not saying anything's wrong with Green Arrow. There's just too many people around Green Arrow because it's just too much, dude. It's like a circus. And yeah, the Flash has his team, but it's a limited team.
No, it's not. Because you've got... Okay, so...
There's only 4 people, dude. Joe is not there. Joe's not out there fighting. He does...
Yes, he is. He's constantly out there. He's a police officer.
No, he's not. Bro, he's not out there. Half the time he's not there because he's like, I gotta be over here because...
Sure, he's taken... I will admit, he's taken lesser of a role in the last season because of everybody else with superpowers.
Bro, it's just...
But he's still there. He's still fighting. He was just in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, he's
fighting
there.
alongside of him.
He's not fighting alongside of him.
When the female cicada popped out, who was one of the first people to stand up in front of her with his gun out?
He's there.
It was Joe.
But he's not part of that.
Okay, but he knows he has no chance by himself, but yet he's still out there.
Bro, but that's still not as much characters as the Arrow has. That's what I'm saying. Dude,
I'm telling you.
No.
Okay, so we've got Barry, the Flash.
Yep.
Okay? We've got Joe. You have to count him. If you're going to count Diggle's wife, you have to count Joe.
Yeah, I mean, he's there.
Okay.
But he's not out there.
You've got
fighting.
Cisco. You've got.
If you can't name up to 9 or 10 like I did, then you're just proving my point.
But here's the thing with Arrow, you don't have 9 or 10 on at right now.
You did at a point. You even just said it.
No, they were never in the same time. There was one episode where everybody was there, but they weren't all part of Team Flash at the same time.
Dude, it's just
that episode where Thea and Roy came back. They were not a part of Team Flash. They did not suit up. They may have done a little bit of fighting, but they did not suit up.
Dude, you're lucky I don't want to spoil the show for you because to tell you why this is true. But it's too many people. There's too many people because it's the Flash. Like I told you, the Flash doesn't have Flash Junior team fighting the same people, getting mad at each other, and doing all that. They're a team. They're a better team than the Arrow's team. Yeah, I can't compare them, whatever. But it's the fact.
I'm not saying that they're not a better team. I understand they work better because Barry is not Oliver. But what I'm saying is the reason you don't like Arrow or you're hating on Arrow right now is because you are misunderstanding what is going on.
No, I'm not. It's not entertaining. And it's the reason why it's not going on anymore. It's just lost it, dude.
It's stopping because Stephen Amell wants to move on.
But
he wants to do something else.
Dude, it's going low. Dude,
it's not, though. It's still the highest rating out of all 3 of the shows.
My man, unless you pull us some
or 4 of the shows, whatever.
Unless you pull us some statistics to show that, dude, you can look it up if you want, dude. It's not entertaining. I know people who love it and saying it's bad. And they love more the Green Arrow more than I do. They love that, so it's done, dude. It's just... Yes, Stephen Amell stepping away because he wants to be with his family, but the show, enjoying it as a fan, it's not doing it no more compared to all the other stuff. It's just not doing it. And I can see why. And superpowers do play a point. I'm not biased towards it. I love the Green Arrow. I told you that. It's hard to compete with that. And that's what I'm going with. It's hard to compete with it. It's just a lot to go with. It's a lot to go by. I know a lot of my friends, I'll show them this and they could do it. And they could, I'll have their reactions and let them comment on it. I'll tell them to watch this video and I'll tell them personally, I'll call them up right now and tell them to comment on the video and let them know how they feel about it, the Arrow. Because they're more harsher than, if you think I'm being harsh, they're way harsher. And they watched it continually. When I stopped watching it, they kept watching it because they're dedicated and they have a lot worse stuff to say. It's just too much, man. How many Black Canaries did we go through? 3? 4?
3.
It's just like, I don't, and she's back. And that's the thing that makes me so mad.
She's from a different universe. She's from a different universe.
It's the same character.
It's not though, because she was evil, and she's trying to be better.
It's the same character.
It's not though. It's not exactly the same. She's from a universe where Oliver never became the Green Arrow.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. No.
Of course.
We're gonna have to, for that one, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. And
I'm not trying to disagree with you. I'm just saying how it is. I don't care if you agree with me or not.
Well, no, we're gonna disagree on this one because I don't know. Maybe I am biased towards it.
Yeah.
But I honestly think that Arrow is still the best of the 4.
There's times when I hated the Flash. The whole part with Savitar doing all this stuff. Not even Savitar, the guy, the Thinker. That was so stupid. The way that ended was so dumb. Oh my, I was so pissed at that. Savitar was another thing I was upset with. The only cool one was probably, what's his name? Zoom. That was kind of cool. Yeah, see.
So how can you sit there and say, at least the Arrow's villains have been consistent?
Oh, that's another thing. The villain right now is the same villain for 2 seasons.
Okay.
That's annoying.
And how many times has the Reverse Flash shown up again in Flash?
Yeah, but he's not the main villain. Well,
he was in season 1, but he's still the villain.
He's not coming back as the main villain over and over.
You don't know that.
I do this.
You don't know that though. You don't know if he's not gonna come back.
I know, but if he comes back now at the time he's not there anymore, that's cool. But this dude's like back to back. I'm like, dude, and he's not even hard to beat for the Team Arrow or Team Arrow Junior, whatever team wants to go after him. He's really not hard to beat. I don't really understand that either.
He's essentially got the same powers as Deadshot.
Are we talking about the same person? Because this guy's a gang member.
He juiced himself with Mirakuru at the beginning of the season. What do you think that was in that syringe?
What's the guy's name? Say his name?
I forget what his name is.
Okay, I don't think we're talking about the same person. But it's just, I don't know, dude. Now that you got me depressed about Flash, and that's having an okay season.
No, I'm not going to disagree. I love the Flash. I do. I think the only one I don't really care for at this point is Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. It's and that's pulling me back too, because some of the stuff they were showing on the commercial is kind of funny. But
I mean, it's not even on right now. It's been on hiatus for like the last 3 months.
It's coming back soon. I seen the trailer for it. But yeah, but I think is that all we had to talk about?
Yeah, I think so. We're running a little long, anyways.
Yeah, you made that difficult, man. You could just.
I wasn't the one doing most of the talking.
You could have agreed to disagree. You could have agreed to disagree a long time ago.
I was trying to make a point, but okay.
There's no point.
Yeah. Anyways, like I said, we're for when it comes to Arrow, you and I are just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. Yeah.
So those are movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
That we're looking forward to. Dora. It's still funny to say. Dora the Explorer.
Men in Black.
The Jurassic Park cartoon or
Aladdin.
Show. Aladdin.
Don't forget about Aladdin again.
Aladdin.
And then
Jurassic Park and the Arrowverse ending. I mean, it is sad.
No, the Arrowverse is not ending. It's just Arrow. It's just
Arrow. My bad. Arrow,
I mean, the Arrowverse will essentially carry on with Flash, Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow, and even Supergirl. I saw, I think I'm behind like an episode on Supergirl.
Yeah, I'm behind too.
But I seen previews for the upcoming episode for Sunday, and it actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
Good. I actually think John Cryer as Lex Luthor is a good idea.
Thanks for spoiling it. No, honestly,
it's in the freaking preview on TV.
I don't watch TV. I mean, I literally wake up and it's recorded and then I watch it. No, but I seen that they're announcing Lex. I seen it in the bio when I was reading it, so I don't care. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
I think that'll be a good choice. I think I know John Cryer. He's a great actor with an amazing range.
That's the guy from 2.5 Men, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he's going to do a great job.
Take that, Charlie. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I can't wait for that.
So.
But yeah, in all slight, before we're arguing, I don't hate the Arrow. It's just some things they do is that I'm sad it's going away, honestly.
Yeah. But I don't think it's, like I said,
it's not going away forever.
I don't think it's, well, the show itself will most likely go away forever, but the character will most likely come back at some point. I don't think this is going to, when Oliver inevitably dies next season at the end, it's not going to be the last time we see Oliver Queen. It may be a different Earth's Oliver Queen, or they may find a way to bring him back to life.
Or just a new Green Arrow in general.
And that could be too. You could end up setting up his son to become the new Green Arrow. Or we had John Diggle's son in when the Legends went to the future.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Who took on the mantle of Green Arrow. So you could see that happen at some point.
Well, it's going to be his daughter now, because thanks Barry. Didn't they switch it?
No. It went the other way around because everybody was when the Legends went to the future, and you saw that you learned that it was John's son who became the new Green Arrow. Everybody was like, okay, well, when are we going to get introduced to John's son? And then when Barry went back in time and changed his past and created the Flashpoint incident, it changed because John originally had only a daughter at that point. Changed him into a boy.
Oh, okay.
When he corrected everything. When he corrected everything.
That still deserves a good job, Barry.
Hey, time travel, man. It's a cornucopia of disturbing concepts.
Well, with that,
let us know in the comment if you actually get that reference. All right. So with that, I think we should probably call this one. Even though we argued, I love you, man.
That was an argument. We're just passionate about this.
Yeah, we are.
Like I said,
this is why we do it.
I can say a lot of mean things. Like I just said the past episode, I wish Woody died in Toy Story 4. I say mean things, but I like the show. Josh just said he thinks Britney Harris is going to die in the next one.
But it's character, so yeah. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can email us at nerdsmakesense@yahoo.com. Yes, I got it the first time. Next week we're coming at you with a little bit of talk about Avengers Endgame. And what the future holds for the Marvel Universe, or at least the MCU in general. So until the next one, we'll see you later.
Bye.